Vous êtes sur Autour du monde
et on visite la Côte-Nord.
Hi everyone, in this new episode of Autour du monde in Quebec, we'll visit...
We're starting our tour at Daniel Johnson Dam, also known as Manic 5.
We'll visit the region of Manicouagan, especially the city of Baie-Comeau.
And in this episode, we'll also visit some villages between Tadoussac and Baie-Comeau.
So Vincent, where we go today?
So we're going to Baie-Comeau, home of Brian Mulroney, former Premier of Canada. Admirer le paysage, le contempler, le prendre en photo. Quelques images de drone.
Des shots de drone.
On va évidemment suivre une couple de camper.
Our trip on the North Shore begins with a 200 kilometers drive between Tadoussac and Baie-Comeau. It takes about 2 hours 15 minutes for this trip, but you may stop many times because the landscape is spectacular.
So now we are in the city of Baie-Comeau and we're heading to the Manic 5 Dam. So it's one of the most beautiful
Dam in the world.
And
With the stop to Manic 2
Which is another dam.
on the same river, which is the river Manicouagan.
So follow us.
First stop on Road 389, the René-Lévesque power plant, formerly known as Manic 3. The dam is 107 meters high and has a reservoir of 21,700 acres. As you can see, it almost looks like a cork holding back the water from the river. Opened in 1975, its waterfall is 94 meters high, which allow to produce 1,244 megawatts. Unfortunately, the power station was not open to visitors. You have to know that there is 216 kilometers between the city of Baie-Comeau and Manic 5. The trip will take you about 2 hours 45 minutes. You will cross a real desert of conifer trees. There's almost nothing on the road except other dams. There's not even a single gas station.
So we just arrived here in Manic 5, just beside the dam. So before visiting the site, we'll get in the lone restaurant of the area, and there's no workers, so we shouldn't have any problem getting any table.
Alors Vincent, est-ce que tu travailles pour l'Hydro-Québec?
Non, mais j'ai un peu de feeling. Mais on mange un
Très bon repas.
un très bon repas. On se sent un peu comme
On a comme tout choisi le pâteau
l'école
poulet.
secondaire. Welcome to Manic 5, one of the main energy production sites in Quebec, and certainly one of the most impressive buildings on the Quebec soil. Inaugurated in 1968, this construction is named after former Quebec Premier Daniel Johnson, who died tragically on the site the morning of its completion. The dam has a length of 1.3 kilometers. With its 13 vaults and 14 buttresses, it is the largest dam of its kind in the world. The central arch is 165 meters high. This dizzying height is comparable to the tower of the Olympic Stadium in Montreal. Historically, the construction of Manic 5 power station and the Daniel Johnson Dam was part of the Quiet Revolution, a key period in the national affirmation of Quebecers. For those who wish to go there, you should know that the dam is nearly 900 km from Montreal and 225 km from Baie-Comeau, the closest city. Plan your itinerary accordingly. In spite of the distance, it is, in our opinion, a must-see, especially to walk on the dam itself and to see it from the inside. The visit of the dam and the museum is free, and various departures are scheduled daily during the summer. However, you need to reserve your place fairly quickly.
So here we are on the first dam on Road 389, which is called Manic 2.
En route 389 between Baie-Comeau and Manic 5, you will quickly have the opportunity to make your first stop in front of the Manic 2 Dam. Stop before crossing the bridge in front of the dam to admire the imposing construction of Quebec engineering and enjoy the breathtaking landscape. Now presently in the city of Baie-Comeau. Former Prime Minister of Canada, Brian Mulroney, is from this city, and we're going to see the statue that has been
Made for him.
So we'll have a look at it.
Our first day on the North Shore ends with a visit to the Pioneers Park in Baie-Comeau. Back in the days, there was an important English community here. The park is splendid and will allow you to walk to the St.Lawrence River. The view is exceptional. It is clearly a must-see during your visit to the city.
Alors, même présentement à la microbrasserie Saint-Pancras. On déguste quelques bières locales avec évidemment une petite nachos et tout ce qui permet de reprendre d'autres consommations.
Day 2, early morning, we leave to the Pointe-aux-Outardes Peninsula. We're not in Florida, we're not in Mexico, we're not in Republic of Dominica. We are in Quebec, Canada, on the North Shore. The water is a bit cold, but the beaches are amazing. Sommes-nous, Vincent?
On est présentement à la Pointe-aux-Outardes, à proximité de la ville de Baie-Comeau. On va sortir un petit peu de la plage.
Vincent, tu nous amènes où?
On s'en va au bout du monde. On s'en va au pied de Ragueneau. Semble-t-il qu'il y a une vue.
So here we are in Ragueneau, in the north shore of the St.Lawrence River. It's a wonderful village. So Vincent, where we are going now?
So we're going in a city called Forestville.
On the way, because of the beauty of the place, we made a mandatory stop to contemplate the immensity of Bersimis River. Since 1986, it has been named Bersimis River, a word of Aboriginal origin meaning place where sea hills gather. As you can see, the landscape is breathtaking.
Located only 1 hour east of Tadoussac and located near wide open spaces between the forest and the sea, Forestville is a perfect destination for a stopover. This village, whose existence is intimately linked to the exploitation of the forest, offers a magnificent setting to contemplate the St.Lawrence River. We opted for a stop at La Baie Verte, which offers a unique panorama on the river with fine sandy beaches, a mini hydroelectric power station, and a network of hiking trails. Présentement à Forestville, capitale de Forestville.
We are currently in Portneuf-sur-Mer, which owes its name to the magnificent Portneuf River, which flows here into the St.Lawrence River. This small coastal village of 613 inhabitants was founded in 1902. The village is known for its sandbank, who reach approximately 4.5 kilometers. The bank protects the village from the high autumn tides and is a delight for tourists. So we are in Portneuf-sur-Mer, which can be translated New Port on the Sea. It's a famous and beautiful place. You will see it in our footage. The sandbank is the favorite place of birdwatcher and is the pride of the local citizen. The dune shelters a remarkable marsh which make it a place where you can perhaps see a great heron. For botanists, the place is also singular, since we find there an impressive variety of specimens, of which the iris versicolor. Take a few hours to discover the trails of this incomparable place.
On the road, we stop in the old village of Saint-Paul-du-Nord. Behind the church of the village, built in 1901, we take advantage of the landscape to take a few pictures of the river that offers itself to us before raising our drone in order to contemplate the site even more.
So here we are in Longue-Rive. The view is unbelievable on the St.Lawrence River. We suggest you to go to the church, and behind the church there's some trails where you can see the river. Mission, c'est quoi?
Trouver le drone. Allons-y.
Tu voyais le bout de l'asphalte? Encore!
Alors, pas de panique, le drone est retrouvé. Une chance qu'on va aller le chercher dans l'eau, j'avais pas le goût de nager aujourd'hui. A stop at the small park of Sault-au-Mouton is worthwhile. Going down a long staircase, we arrive at the foot of the Sault-au-Mouton, a beautiful waterfall which flows directly into the St.Lawrence River. This park also has a suspension bridge that offers the best view of the waterfalls. There is also a small rocky beach.
Nous avons un homme qui travaille fort.
Travaille fort, on va
The North Shore is known for its whale-watching cruises. Indeed, for several years, tourists from all over the world have been flocking to Tadoussac or Bergeron to discover the largest mammal on Earth. For our part, we choose to leave from Les Escoumins in a Zodiac. As you can see on this image, we were spoiled since we saw countless specimens, including a few humpback whales and fine whales. Fine whales can be up to 24 meters long and weigh from 40 to 85 tons. It is the second largest whale in the world after the blue whale. However, the tails you see are those of the humpback whales. You can also notice the spectacular water jets. These jets actually come out of the blowhole, an orifice that allows the whales to expel the air they breathe out. Our stay on the North Shore ends with a stop at Les Escoumins. The boardwalk and the cross point allow to appreciate the Bay of Escoumins, which is discovered at low tide.
Les Escoumins?
Oui, madame.
On va faire quelques séquences de drone, puis ensuite, il y a des filmeurs qui nous attendent juste là.
And of course, once again, we suggest you to try the local seafood.
Ben, du homard, Hélène?
Du homard, ça me plaît très bien.
Tu manges quoi? Puis toi, Vincent?
Vous voyez que le traditionnel de la place, on y est avec une pizza, plus de mer. On va agrémenter le tout d'une petite bière.
Puis Vincent, c'est bon.
Je sais pas si c'est bon, mais c'est chaud. Thanks for watching this episode. If you like our content, please don't hesitate and subscribe to our channel. Next week, we're going elsewhere in the province.